yeah, so I was 6 at that point.
Hi, everybody. He was 6 years old when he realized that Dungeons and Dragons was the passion that was going to.
And we haven't been talking about anything else. It's been strictly Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, weird coincidence. On an entirely separate note, it takes a 6-year-old to realize that Hermione is the best character in Harry Potter.
And 6-year-olds are also extremely underdeveloped people.
All it takes. Yeah, and they can still recognize that fundamental.
I know. Is that crazy?
How evident it is.
They're relying on 6-year-olds for our evidence. It's just kind of, I don't know, sus. Wicked sus. So, hi everybody, how are y'all doing?
Hi everyone.
But in the movies, definitely to go back to best actor in the movies, Alan Rickman. Absolutely, not best character in the movies, but best actor. Yeah,
He's
best
so
kid
good.
actor, definitely Emma Watson.
I mean, Alan Rickman, period, is just a phenomenal actor. Like, just. So.
Yeah. Oh
yeah.
Yeah.
It was. I keep forgetting that.
Hans Gruber is dead. Is it upsetting? Remember that fall? Hans Gruber.
I never saw Die Hard.
Tonight.
I'll take care of it.
I was gonna say I've seen Die Hard a lot, but this is, I don't know, man.
That's
seems like a weird one to miss. I don't know.
It's literally the best Christmas movie. Die
You
Hard
will watch
is
it
the best Christmas movie.
Christmas season.
Yeah,
you will watch
have
it this Christmas season. Will.
It's not a Christmas movie, so no.
It is a
I will
Christmas
not.
movie.
Yes, it 1000%.
It's a movie that takes place during Christmas.
It is a Christmas
Does not make it a
Christmas
Christmas movie.
Christmas is
You should
essential
watch it and
theme of the movie.
You genuinely might change your mind if you watch it because it is
Seriously.
set like.
Yeah,
No,
you don't
I refuse to watch it.
No, you don't understand. Christmas is a central theme of the movie. Like the whole point of the movie.
Well, yeah, the reason he's there is visiting his divorced wife, or the wife he's separated with, right?
So have you
During
seen
Christmas?
the movie where Arnold Schwarzenegger is trying to get a gift for his kid?
Yeah, Jingle All the Way.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
Now,
I'm not gonna lie, it's so funny.
I just want to say, Die Hard is as much of a Christmas movie as that is, and that one is literally called Jingle All the Way. So
I will stand by this.
But that's all about consumerism, no. Like, and that's Christmas.
Goodness gracious.
That's Christmas.
Okay, Josh.
I actually was planning.
Josh, did you see Die Hard? Then your opinion doesn't matter. Okay.
My favorite Christmas movies are
Ouch.
Home Alone is number 1. Die Hard is number 2, and I'll Be Home for Christmas, starring Jonathan Taylor Thomas, is number 3.
JTT.
I never saw that one.
He's still so hot.
I'm not surprised at all that that's what in your top 3.
It's not about him being
remember
hot, though.
JT.
It's about that movie being actually fucking laugh out loud hilarious.
It's a very funny movie.
Oh, Doxy, I gotta ask you a question. Did you watch what the hell is that movie? Michael Bublé, I'll Be Home for Christmas. I don't want Michael Bubble. I hate Michael Bubble.
Mr. Bubble, right this way.
Yeah, Mr. Bubble's terrible. Doxy, quick
I
question.
don't know. I'm a big fan.
Did you watch Cobra Kai, the TV series, yet on Netflix?
I started it. Yeah. I'm in the middle of season 2.
Okay.
Did you watch Harry Potter? Because if you did, you would know that Hermione is the best character and Emma Watson.
Okay, no. Hold on. Side note, because it doesn't surprise you that you find JTT to be absolutely dreamy. That being said, do you find what's his name's son to be dreamy? In it, because he is the iconic.
He's like 4.
He's the iconic teen idol, like teen sex idol.
He's very Brad
Renfro.
Yeah. No, he's super Tiger Beat. You're right.
But
I do not find him dreamy. He is a child.
He is a child.
They are not gonna. People are not gonna get Tiger Beat reference. Oh crap! Like. That was a callback.
Hold up.
That was a callback.
Is that Jessica Biel? I'm looking at pictures. Yeah. Is that Jessica Biel in it?
Jessica Biel, yeah.
Biel? I don't know. I remember her from the show with the dad that was a priest.
Just have some respect is all.
It was like Stairway to Heaven.
Jessica Biel.
Seventh Heaven.
Seventh Heaven.
Jesus.
Seventh Heaven. Yeah.
It's Jessica Tiefling, not Jessica Tyfling.
Jessica Tiefling. So, I'll call her Jessica Tiefling.
Biel.
That was good. I like that. I'm a fan of Santa Claus, the original.
The Santa Claus. I do love Tim Allen in a separating the art from the artist kind of way.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of which, Home Improvement. One of the best 90s sitcoms has both JTT and Tim Allen.
Tim Allen? Awful. Hold on. That show? Amazing show. His character?
So funny.
Amazing character. I love that
too bad
series.
that it's like actually
what?
Like that they just wrote Tim Allen the person as a character.
Oh yeah. No, again.
Well, it was based off his comedy. I thought it was based off.
I love that show. To be clear, Tim Allen in literally any movie is absolutely horrible. I hate him. He's a terrible actor. Aside from that one movie where he says
Galaxy Quest.
He says that, okay, hold on. My apologies.
Galaxy
two movies.
Quest is
And then there's the
phenomenal.
movie Galaxy Quest is amazing. His character's perfect. Good food, good meat, good God. Let's eat. What's that movie? With him and he's in the Amish farm.
Oh, with his daughter was
with his wife or whatever. Or they're getting a divorce, but then it like fixes their marriage. And it's
I don't remember.
It's not Meg Ryan. It's
Sounds like the plot of a fucking Tim Allen movie,
right?
though.
Seriously?
Yeah, that's a plot of so many 90s movies.
So that movie,
also, Jungle to Jungle.
oh god, Jungle to Jungle came out the
Mimi
same time as
City
Little Indian Big
was-
City. Came out the same year as Little Indian Big City. They're both the same fucking movie, but one's New York City and one's Paris. Google it. I remember going to a movie with my mom and my dad, who were divorced, in the same year, and being like, I just saw the same movie twice. This is crazy. With the whole the catching the fly thing, one of them did with a blowgun, one of them did with like tweezers or some shit.
Jungle
With
to Jungle.
climbing up a building and climbing up the fucking Eiffel Tower, like the same movie.
That's
Was
weird.
that the kid that was like adopted that like was Mowgli?
He was not adopted. He was certainly Mowgli. He like his ex-wife had the baby.
Oh yeah, she was like
and, she was like on a relief aid in Africa type.
Yeah, a missionary. She was a
Right.
missionary or whatever.
Yeah.
Got you.
And then she was just like, so you got to take him. And so he's just like, no. And she's just like, but yes, though. And then he's all, I'm Mimi Siku.
For richer or poorer. Yes, that's it.
Very good.
That's the name,
for
Scott.
richer or poorer. That's right. Yeah,
Yeah,
that makes
and
sense.
I remember the case of the VHS was them with the pitchfork.
As the American Gothic, probably. Yeah, I can see it. I don't know that one.
That it's not good.
It's for richer or poorer.
Yeah.
I like that movie, but I'm not gonna sit here and defend like it's a great movie.
You know what movie that reminds me of? What's his name? Pauly Shore? Not Pauly Shore.
Oh
Son-in-law.
no.
Pauly Sheen?
Yeah, Pauly Shore.
Pauly Shore's a person.
Son-in-law.
No, yeah, Son-in-Law. It's
Pauly
pretty
Shore.
much that movie. It's pretty much that movie.
Oh,
Do you want to mess with Joey and just
Yeah, where he was like
start
the
show
Leaning
now
Tower
so that
of
he can't be right with
Pisa.
I'm sorry.
That's
Son
a Goofy
in
movie,
Law.
aka
Yeah.
one of
The
these
Goofy movie. I
best
saw
fucking
that as a
movies.
sneak peek. No.
Got myself a notion.
Oh my god.
I know.
I saw
Wow.
that movie.
Stand
Oh
Wow,
my
you
god. I
pulled that
saw
shit.
that
set
movie.
the world in motion.
Who's the girl in
all of
Son-in-Law?
it. Oh God, I forget her name, but she's like in stuff again.
Yeah.
She's really good. Bex.
I know. Oh god, Pauly Shore. Is he still around?
The Weasel. He does stuff on Instagram.
The
Do you remember
Weasel.
Biodome?
Yeah, Biodome was
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
awesome. Encino Man, amazing.
Squirrely.
What is it? The army one? Soldier guy?
In the
something
Army
was-
Now.
In the Army Now is one of my
with-
favorites.
What's his name? Oh God, insufferable dude. What is his name?
Scott.
I'm sorry. Which movie?
Andy Dick. Is his
Andy
name-
Dick.
Oh yeah, it was Andy Dick. Yeah, insufferable.
Andy Dick's individual stand-up is horrible. Andy Dick on roasts is amazing. Like I love
He's
Andy
just a-
Dick on roasts.
Garbage person.
No,
though.
because Andy Dick on roasts, first of all, that means he's going to be roasted as well because he's on stage, and that's awesome to watch everybody roast Andy Dick. And then Andy Dick's comedy, when you know what it is and you're going into it, you just lean into it. It's good as a roast material. So
Guys, we started this call 10 minutes before 9. Just so you know how long we've been at this.
Also, I really have to end on time today because I'm supposed to stream as soon as we're done here.
Oh, what are you playing tonight?
Amnesia.
Bad
Josiah's
ride,
playing
man.
it. I'm just hanging out.
Amnesia? Wait, is that
Amnesia,
that game that's been
yeah.
around for
I-
10 years?
They
just
had a
released the
reborn.
third
Yeah.
installment.
Oh.
I'm supposed to play that too on stream. It's supposed to be really good.
I've heard middling reviews.
Middling reviews. So to be fair,
I don't know.
Wasn't the original game very middling reviews? So.
I don't know. I'm playing Alien Isolation right now.
Alien,
that's
is it the one that people all did with the VR headset and they
Yeah.
all got scared and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Oh well. Anyways, so Sirius Black is the best Harry Potter character, and there's nothing around that.
Oh god, I wish I could add.
What do you wish you could do?
I wish you had your mods, like I could add like a command.
Oh, did we lose Doxy?
No, I'm here. I'm sorry. I really contributed to the shenanigans today. I'm sorry. Just to, like, when the world is so off kilter that somebody thinks that Hermione is not the best character in Harry Potter, it really fucking throws me for a loop.
I agree.
Can you imagine?
A vote for Hermione is a vote for. I agree. That is on point.
Fucking what did you just say?
No, nothing. I agree. On point. It's going to be what rights all the wrongs in the world. I agree with you.
I just don't get it.
No, it's okay.
I'd like you to explain how it's funny.
This is all Will's fault because he said bonjour in the chat, and then that went to Beauty and the Beast, then to Harry Potter. So this is all your fault.
We didn't go to Beauty and the Beast, did we?
To how that went.
Yeah.
I take no blame for this at all.
I'm waiting.
Beauty and the Beast. I can't even watch that thing. I tried. I can't do it.
And last week.
The cartoon Beauty and the Beast is absolutely amazing. It's a masterpiece of a cartoon. But
it is a masterpiece.
The by top 3, if not number 1, Disney cartoons. I honestly would. It might be number 1. My favorite's Mulan, but Mulan's not the best of them. That's just my favorite.
Hercules.
Hercules is so good. My favorite Disney song is in Hercules. It's I am on my way.
Yep. I'm gonna go the distance.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be there
Hercules?
someday.
You really think Hercules is
Where
the
I
best?
belong. Oh man, and Meg, she's dope.
Yeah, Meg's like one of the best female.
I like the character or whatever, but Hercules, is that really your favorite?
Yeah, I love Hercules.
It's really good.
I mean, I don't know. For me, Hercules, even just in the opening song, how many inaccuracies there are to pretty much any telling of the story of Hercules.
Oh my God, it's a movie, not a documentary.
It's Disney-fied. It's Disney-fied.
It's like hardcore.
To be fair, Cinderella, the original one, is much more sinister.
Yeah. Seven Dwarfs is very bad.
Yeah, I was just gonna say the Seven Dwarfs.
Cinderella live-action remake is the best live-action remake out of all of them. I
didn't even know they had
a live-action remake.
No, not even joking. Watch Cinderella. Don't watch the rest. Seriously, it's several years old now. Watch that one.
No longer trust your opinion ever since you said.
Brittany would very much agree with me.
Wait a minute. Instead of the Cinderella, instead of the Disney remakes, though, just watch Ever After. That's such a good movie with what's her face?
That's the one with Drew Barrymore.
Yeah, it's so much better.
Ever Us or After?
The only thing I've ever liked her
Ever After or something.
Diet.
Ever After. That's it. Ever After. It is a.
I know.
It's a fun one. The girl sobbing made me laugh in that movie. When they're like, and now you're gonna be marrying blah blah blah, and the girl off to the side of the court be like, like I love that scene. That's like iconic for me. I'm like, more movies need that. Like,
so I drank a whole 2 mugs of whiskey, soldier grade whiskey, and then I got really sick, and I was in a closet all last session. I mean, it's pretty much my middle school years.
I fucking crushed it with Krilla.
Yes. Yeah, and then we went to the dark. We went to the down under, the upside down, or whatever.
I get the reference because the season 1 was good, but
I only watched season 1 too.
Oh, okay. Is that how we're streaming this tonight?
Oh, we're doing that?
Is
okay.
that how we're doing the shadow plane?
Look, I don't know. All right.
Oh! What happened?
It's so much better than Josh.
All right.
Yeah.
Wait, my background didn't flip? So
no, my background didn't flip either, in case you didn't notice.
One moment.
Neither did mine.
Oh, okay. All right. I mean, so, I did a lot of talking last session, which means I'll be doing no talking this session in all likelihood. So that's very exciting.
I could do the Mary Jane Spider-Man kiss from the original Spider-Man series. I can do the whole...
With your cat self?
Thought you wanted to do it with me. I was ready to Spider-Man kiss you.
I'm still this way. Okay. Hi, everybody. So yes, that's exactly what happened. Is you got drunk and didn't exactly get the answers you were looking for. They crushed it with Krilla, and honestly, jokes aside, Oscar Gesundheit
I'm so sorry.
Found a politician that he could talk to. He's like, hey, this way it works. And then that reading, that was a really good suggestion.
Oh, and look, Covain walked in. Oh, good book.
He read the book that Doxy appointed to him, or Chrysalin appointed to him, and he walked in and he was like, "There is no shadow magic."
Okay,
guys, there's no shadow magic.
I don't know why you're so confused about this. There's no shadow magic.
And then you guys are in the.
I totally believe you.
And I got a really good roll last time, getting a whole
Just
bunch
a pint of
about
blood, please. No shadow magic.
Oh, hold on, please. I just need to use this sacrificial dagger on your very alcohol-induced friend at the moment.
Whoa! What had happened to you?
Oh, don't worry about it. There's no shadow magic in bossing.
Fashioned into a mirror. Please and thank you.
What is happening to Will?
A candle that burns upside down.
Nothing.
Don't worry about it.
Did your lighting change?
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Is that what happened?
So it literally just now got completely dark outside my window.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, your green screen got all weird.
Yeah, it went all. I'm gonna have to redo all the exposure and stuff because I didn't, for some reason, expect it to get dark because my brain is really bad today.
It's 9:30 at night, man.
It's 6:30 in the late afternoon here. I'm on the West Coast, and I was like, it'll be bright until 10 tonight. Look, I'm tired. All right.
Rajan is confused. Let's continue. So, you guys went to this other plane of existence where everything seems like a twisted shadow of reality, where the material plane just seems like bent and weird, and even taking steps has this like strange pull to it. Each one of you are trying to find your balance, if you will, inside this plane, but one of you is only finding an upset stomach and the desire to vacate it.
Woof!
Yeah, that's about right.
Doxy, what were you rolling your dexterity check?
See if I found my below sea level legs.
Upside down legs.
Your shadow legs.
My shadow legs, yeah.
Yes.
So it is a precarious at first, kind of like stepping and walking. You just kind of have to be used to where it is that you're going, because if you're not careful on how you step and whatnot, you could overstep, which can be dangerous. You can imagine if there was a ledge you're trying to walk up to, you could accidentally step off of it and be falling. You can imagine if there's a doorway you're trying to walk through, your ankle's not right, and you end up, instead of getting all the way through the doorway, clipping your shoulder pretty friggin' hard as your whole body just kind of like smacks into like the side frame, which we have every one of us walked into the frame of a door beforehand. But have you ever done so as you were being almost like elastic bands released, pulled by magic? No, yeah. I can guarantee that has not happened to any of you.
Yeah,
because
every second Thursday.
Children, I'm sorry to tell you this, magic isn't real. It's fun to play with in your world of fantasy, whether if you're reading a book, watching a movie, a game with your friends, LARPing, please don't do that, or some Dungeons and Dragons or Fantasy Age. But in the real world, magic doesn't exist. So if you want change to happen in your world, you need to vote. Make sure that you're registered by now, and if not now, by tomorrow. Make the change happen in your world.
Magic does exist. It's called science. Listen to the scientists. They'll teach you magic.
That too, to be honest. Yeah.
Quantum mechanics is pretty cool.
It's not magic, though. It's science.
Magic is just science you don't understand yet.
Or we just say science?
There's an Albert Einstein quote. I can't remember right now, but it's something like that.
It's magic. It's just science that we don't.
Editor, put that in my mouth. Wait.
Yeah, but yeah, no. Yeah.
I'm taking notes, Josh. Hold on, wait. Go. All right, so let's go. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with LARPing, aside from the fact that you have to admit you have no friends before you go. So
I wanna go LARPing.
I do too.
I would join you. Like 100%. Sorry, Scott.
There's a period of time where literally all my friends would go LARPing together, and I would not go because I'm like, yeah, no.
Scott wouldn't even wear a costume.
That's not true, actually. I wear costumes when I go to King Rich's Fair and stuff like that.
You wore a cape at D&D Live.
Yeah, you fought not to wear anything else too.
Oh,
like
there.
you did not want to.
Yeah, there.
But I mean, to be fair, I joined you on that one.
But like, I'm not even joking. There's a period of time at the end of high school and the beginning of post high school where all of my friends would go to either Mythic Journeys, which is where Mike would go, or Dragon Quest. I think is what the other one was called. And they would all go for like the weekends, and I'd be like, I guess I'm gonna play video games by myself with dignity. So, so anyways,
sorry. that was mean.
So yeah, you guys, we've literally not done any plot points. We just caught up to this point into some description. And so you travel. Traveling here is also very precarious. It's genuinely very dangerous because it's one of those things where you guys are approaching an obstacle like you would in any traversing of one location to the other. Hills, rockways being like fallen rocks being in your way, a river, whatever else it might be. Whenever you're trying to traverse it, everybody takes their own approach, right? Like Josh is wicked short, so whereas I might like climb up a little ledge or whatever it is, Josh is gonna have to find a little baby step way around it. The problem with that in this place is when you try to take that little baby step way around, you're separating yourself from everybody else, and finding them again is not easy because not only is it difficult to kind of track how far it is that you're stepping and exactly where it is that your steps are bringing you to. Beyond that, it's also difficult to look back or track back to where you were before because your steps aren't necessarily consistent. I mean, maybe they would be if you understood how it was that you're doing this a little better, but you don't, and so they're not, or maybe other factors involved. You were saying something, Will?
I was just going to say, because I rolled really well on understanding exactly what was happening last time. I rolled a 21 on getting my understanding of what, like, how to step and how to move and what was happening in this place. I was going to say I would just actually pick Laszlo up because he's drunk as fuck and carry him so that that's not a problem for our little guy.
I would actually, I'm perfectly fine with that. And yes, you do have a pretty strong understanding, but when you do get separated, because at times, of course, you will take your own approach, you do come across that same concern where it's like, where you literally look behind you and you're like, wait, where are they? And you take like one step back and you're like, shit, where did they go? Because it very quickly, it's almost like walking through a very thick fog. Even though you can kind of like see the area around you, it's almost like the people that are around you, the further from them you get, you can't necessarily see each other through that fog, just the plane itself. Understand what I'm saying?
Like every time I take my nieces to the mall.
Yeah.
Where the fuck did they go?
It makes perfect sense to me.
I've never taken them.
Right here. Right here. Auntie needs another nip.
Maui, can we go to Build-A-Bear?
I'm just like, I'm tall enough that whenever I'm the like guide for anyone in my family, like this has been the case since I was quite young, and like I would take my cousins around places when my aunt and uncle were in town. I was just so tall compared to most of the crowd, even at a young age, that they would just fucking find me very easily if they got separated. And that's just kind of the case for my whole family, because my dad is just a 6'10" monster, and so finding him was super easy and kind of the same way through. But me finding anyone in a crowd is a nightmare.
It's so funny. I was just about to tell more or less the same exact story. It's weird. These lateral experiences across great distances. So strange. So strange. Legit.
It was really hard for me to find people because of the shoulders.
Yeah.
I'm easy as fuck to lose in a crowd.
You are. You really are.
To be fair though, Doxy, it's only because you walk slow. Okay?
And Very small.
Very short. I mean, when you walked out at the airport in LA, I like did not see you at all. Like I would have been able to pick you out very easily if you were not in a crowd of people that were taller than you.
You mean if she was standing alone all by herself somewhere in an airport, you'd be able to be like, I know that one.
I know that person. Yes. Yeah, but no, like when you came up to me, I had no idea it was you because there were just a crowd of people with you, and I just didn't see you. So
it's funny when the chat begs.
Who is this tiny, average-looking woman?
First of all, you're not average-looking. Don't ever say that about yourself. Secondly,
I have very average features, right? Like brown hair, like
I can understand
brown hair,
that.
brown eyes, very American.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Tall, skinny, used to have brown hair guy. You know,
Wade?
dime a dozen. Exactly, dime a dozen.
Sorry.
Hair, honestly.
Oh, Rosin's calling you an average goddess. Oh man, that stinks. It's like one of those things where it's like, oh, I guess I'm behind Aphrodite, but I guess I'm above Ares, you know.
Rosin is my secret lover. How dare you try to drive a rift between us?
To be fair, if you've played Hades at all, you know that saying above Ares, that's a massive compliment. So
yeah, I mean, honestly, Ares is probably one of the better gods. But let's he's cool.
He's thinking Hercules and Xena. He's not thinking actual Greek
okay,
stuff.
All right, okay. Fair
I
enough.
loved Hercules and Xena. Can I like, seriously? Can we get some Xena from you, Doxy? Can we get a little Xena?
So that was good. That was pretty good.
I'm very good at it. I've been Xena for Halloween twice.
Awesome. Lucy Lawless is badass. I think she did a porn once
amazing.
too. I could be wrong. I remember that was like a childhood.
She might as well have. Yeah. She was in that fucking
Roman movie.
Yeah, Spartacus.
Spartacus, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck, I love that show.
Yeah, God, the fact that it ended was depressing because the guy died.
It didn't end because the guy died. They switched characters.
Well,
like,
I know, but season 3 was supposed to be pulling those two characters together, Spartacus and Irish guy. We're supposed to come back together in season 3.
They did come back together. Scott, you're missing entirely. You need to rewatch that show.
Is there a 3rd season?
Yeah. Yes, and 4th, I think too. I could be wrong about that. I don't know about 4th. In between season 1 and season 2, the guy who played Spartacus died, and they got a new Spartacus. And I was really pissed about it at first, but then I became used to him. You know, like when your parents get you a new dog because your old dog died. But then you're like, okay, I love you.
If you want to be angry, just try to watch Universal Soldier, where the first one is Jean-Claude Van Damme, the second one is not, the third one is not, but the fourth one is. It's okay.
And that's on LARPing. So, at any rate,
is that how we got to this place?
Yeah, that's how we got to that place.
Every step is like you go on this tangent further and further away.
I mean, and that is on the shadow plane. So, Chad, if you're wondering, we were doing an ad hoc and an ad-libbed representation of the shadow plane by taking these leaps and bounds away from the conversation that we were supposed to be having.
Notice I couldn't tell where we started because of the fog.
Okay, so you guys are one of the things you guys notice is as though, despite the fact that this place is kind of dark and dreary, you can kind of feel itself pulling you guys apart because of the strange and a twisted nature to it as you're traveling along. There are a couple of moments, there's places here and there that almost give you like a moment of serenity where you see fireflies seeming to float around. And I'm sorry, I was just doing that for Doxy. And there's no moments of serenity. There are no fireflies.
Stop.
So you
leaf on the wind.
Oh, Alan Tudyk is amazing. So you guys are
sorry.
traveling along, and very quickly you get the understanding that the reason why Corvain there, his first name escaped me for a second. It is Augustus? Nope.
Yes.
Ezekiel?
It started with a T, didn't it?
Tithian? Nope.
No.
Timerian? Nope.
I feel like it was something like Trevor. Like,
nope.
legit like Trevor or Chad. Like I feel like it's like a really normal ass
Chad
name.
Corbin.
Chad Corbin.
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. His name's
Tristan. It was Tristan.
Tristan.
Normal last name. Yeah.
Normal last name.
Yep.
Tristan.
Okay. Tristan. So totally.
Speaking of which, have you seen that? I'm sorry, I'm not gonna.
Tristan Chadwick Corbin, also known by Chad.
Yep. TCC. Yeah, you know me.
TCC.
All right. So, anyways,
Damn it, Toxic. Scott,
I
I love that he has to focus.
Stop.
He has to stop and focus.
On.
He's gonna time you out. That's what he's doing.
Yep. There goes. There goes.
I'll just start saying this shit out loud. I don't care.
Oh, I have to untime her because I already feel guilty.
I already did it.
Okay, thank you.
Don't worry, I'm on it.
I feel guilty. Thank you.
You're welcome.
He was typing it before I pressed enter. He was already typing.
Already had it covered. As soon as you did it, I was already working on it.
It's almost like I know what that looks like when he's about to ban some timeouts.
Well, you're very familiar.
He gets that look in his eye.
Well, you know, there it goes.
Wow, you were waiting for that, Scott. Good. That was good.
You're already untimed out, Dogs. Did it immediately.
So anyways, we
Scott, I'm gonna take away your powers at some point here.
That'd be so funny to time him out.
I was going back through all my videos to make sure I uploaded to YouTube, which it's all scheduled. It's all going to be uploaded sometime next week. And literally, I'm kind of like going through and making sure. I'm like, wait, is this in order? Did I label this correctly? Oh, this one's mislabeled. Okay. And I click on one thing. I got to download this video. And I click on it, and all of a sudden, you're yelling at me, and I'm like. I just got yelled at by Dad. It was like perfect, like upset dad / uncle kind of voice. It was like so good.
I've got a pretty good handle on that voice.
I don't remember that.
Don't worry, bud.
I think at the moment, Stoxy, you were sitting there like, oh, well, how far do you live?
Don't think that's ever been a thought that crossed Doxy's mind.
Oh, she knows exactly how far you live.
She knows exactly where I live. This is not a problem.
Down to the meter, because she respects your differences.
Hey, you do not need to sexually objectify people for me. I do just fine on my own. Thank you very much.
Oh, my apologies. My apologies.
It's true.
She are woman. Hear her roar.
Doxy and I have already
Out
had
of my
several...
vagina.
We've already had enough chats about this. It's okay. I know where I stand on the sexual objectification.
Oh my God,
scale.
Doxy.
If that's a queef, speak to a doctor. Seriously.
Legitimately, the next time you're with Scott, you need to have like a sound recording of a lion on your phone and just walk up to him and have it play and just look at him in the eye.
No, I got this. Hold on.
I was wondering if it was going to be the fart gun or the duck button. I knew it was going to be one of them.
That was a fart gun.
I was like 50-50. Yeah. Oh
the
no!
Died?
Did it just die?
Okay,
right,
so
everybody, this is a moment. We need a cut to break so we can all get back on track. And Doxy definitely needs to change the battery in that gun. So Doxy, you go talk to Phil or whatever that name is that doesn't know what Harry Potter characters are, and change the battery. Okay. Okay. We'll take a break. We'll be right back, and we'll be on track with a functioning gun. Be right back, everybody.
Also, though, Fred and George Weasley, definitely in the top 5.
Ooh,
really try hard.
As one character.
As one character, yes.
Way too try hard on J.K. Rowling's part, in my opinion.
For sure. But the movies carry them a bit because of, oh God, I'm a terrible person and I don't remember their names.